I'm trying it, and I'm also gonna try to play Donkey Kong 64 at the same time and getting this all sorted out. So forgive me if there's any major issues. Switch over to the, there it is. You know what's actually really silly about this is that, give me a second here. When I started this up, like this cartridge specifically, I haven't encountered this with the other ones I've tried, but it's Donkey Kong 64. When you start it up, it cuts out the video signal in like the transitions between the screens at the very intro of the game. I'm not sure if it's gonna do it again later. It probably shouldn't, but we're gonna see. I'm not sure actually where the volume level should be. I imported all my OBS settings, but I don't know if it's gonna be 100% here. And speaking of 100%, do you think I'm gonna 100% this game? Hell no. Actually maybe, we'll see. Okay, what is Yeah, I got, look at this, man. 21 golden bananas, 10% done, and I got all the Kongs. That doesn't seem right, does it? I do know some of the speedrun strats for the game. It's not something I'm like super clear on. Actually, you know what else is probably wrong here? Is my mic delay is probably not on, correct? Let me just check. How do you do that in this software? This is really annoying. I'm sorry. No, I'm genuinely confused now. How do you do that in this software? It's different from what I'm used to. Oh, there we go. There we go. Mic audio, sync offset. Hopefully that's not something I have to restart the stream for. Should be good, right? We'll see. Anyway, so we're going on file empty, game file 3. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. One of the things I really don't like about this game is how many unskippable cutscenes there are. And by that I mean at the very beginning. How long this is. You can do some fiddling around and stuff, like speedrunners do some fiddling around in order to skip this cutscene, but I'm not a speedrunner. So that's how that is. And it's also like, this is the cartridge, this is not the same cartridge I used when I first played the game. That was my friends. I gave it back to them, and then they immediately donated their old video games, so I wasn't able to get that. But I went and I bought this a few years later from a used game store that was brand new. It just opened up. It's now like, you know, the main used game store in the city, and I only paid like what, 20 bucks for this. And now I look at that same store, I go there, and they've got Donkey Kong 64 there, it's like $55, $60. I'm like, are you kidding? See, I did have the choice. I did have the choice to emulate this game, and I could have, but emulators don't really handle Donkey Kong 64 very well. Like the graphics and video plugins, they just make like the models distorted, and they kind of freak out everywhere. So that's why I'm not doing that. I'd rather do it on my actual N64. And the other thing was, I have third-party controllers for my N64. I was using them, but I guess it's the joysticks on them just don't work. I was using one perfectly fine for Kirby 64, and it worked perfectly fine, yeah, because you don't use the joystick for Kirby 64. But I tried testing this, and DK was just walking off in weird directions. I thought, oh, you know, maybe unplug the controller, plug it back in. That didn't help. So I think those controllers are just kind of busted, which sucks, but that's how it is. Funny, funny, funny. So one thing about this game, and I know this game fairly well, it's probably, apart from like, I don't know, maybe Doom, probably the game that I've spent the most time playing in my life. And by Doom, I mean like just Doom in general, like Doom 2, and like various WADs. But yeah, I think Kirby 64 is also probably up there as well. You know, maybe most of my N64 games, like the core 8 N64 games I had when I was like 7 years old, I probably played those a lot. And I didn't have this game. I borrowed it from a friend, but I played the hell out of it. And so it's kind of hard for me to view this game without looking at it through those rose-tinted glasses, because there is like a great amount of nostalgia value in this game for me. But at the same time, I can recognize that there's a lot of problems with it. And when I got into high school and I finally played Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, I was able to understand the development process of this game a lot more. This is the sort of midway point between those two games, the interstitial development point between the first Banjo and the second Banjo. It runs on the same game engine. It had pretty much the same development team, same composer, Grant Kirkhope, obviously, who's very, very vocal, not very vocal, I guess, very active on social media now. I always admired the music of this game when I was younger, and I remember going to vgmusic.com, which is the video game music MIDI site, and seeing like under originally composed by Grant Kirkhope. I'm like, who's this guy? You know? Now I know. Oh, other issue with this game is frame rate. And it's funny because I also have this on the Wii U Virtual Console. Or no, my friend has it on the Wii U Virtual Console. I bought it on their Virtual Console, and I played it. And it removes basically all the lag. I guess this game has kind of become like sort of legendary in its glitchiness and strangeness. So to try to sum it up as best I can, is that this game, I don't know, it has some sort of memory leak problems, and just how advanced it was for the time, and how rushed it ended up being at the end of its development cycle, led it to kind of be a little bit broken. And so there's a lot of different oversights. You can very easily clip through a number of walls in the game. The speedrunner techniques, you can completely skip the opening cutscene, and you can acquire all the weapons right off the bat. I'm no good at trying to get that glitch to work, so I mean, I've tried it before, and I've gotten it to work once, but my timing is so bad with it. And so the main feature of the main glitch featured is that this game, on its original hardware, will speed up your character in proportion to the amount of frame rate drops it's getting. So the laggier an area is, rather, the faster your character actually moves, to try to make it seem like imperceptible. And as a result, you can actually like clip beyond the threshold of of a lot of the like the walls in the game if you use the oranges, for example. Not something I'm good at, but I'll try to like show it off at least if I can. Going through these training barrels at the start of the game is completely unavoidable. Like, you have to do them. And there's the other thing about the game is that it's tedious. It's long and tedious. There's just so much padding in this, mostly in the form of mini games. And yeah, you hear this music a lot. Hello, Rumman15. Welcome to... I'm trying to play Donkey Kong 64, and hopefully my foot does not bump my N64 and cause it to crash because the cartridge bay is very sensitive and doesn't like being bumped. Get on the vine. Oh my god. Depth perception is also a great part about this game. Get on the vine. You also can't ground pound until you actually go get the ground pound move from Cranky. And there's the other thing, is that there are so many, like, upgrades you have to get in the game. If you're not familiar with Donkey Kong 64, it is a collectathon in the purest and most unfortunate sense of the word. I'm not the kind of person who hates this game. There's a lot of people who do. I just, I have mixed feelings about it. There's this. And when you get these upgrades, you gotta watch these cutscenes. Wasn't listening properly. Did you say you're playing this direct from a console? Yes. But the other thing about yeah, I'm playing it on the N64, but the Wii U version, the lag is not a problem on the Wii U version. And you can really notice this because, like how I mentioned about how your character is sped up in proportion to the amount of lag that the game is detecting, that, like, oh, like, see this? That frame rate drop there? The inputs in the intro cutscene when you start up the game, not the actual, like, the intro cutscene, but the demo. Here's an example of one of the things you can do. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just get this. Stop his momentum for a second. There's like an area you can do this in. I was really good at this, and I don't... There we go. Not that it's really... I don't think we're ever gonna have to go back in there, but there's actually a gate. If I go back now, how come you're not emulating it? Didn't realize stream from N64 would work. Because the emulators cause weird... Oh, I guess that happens. I actually didn't know that, that it'll just push you straight through the gate, that it's not solid from the other side. Whatever. But yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to ground pound it, but you can see up clip through the wall and just do that. I can do it again here. Well, not the same thing, but I can clip through the ground again here. The reason I'm not emulating it is because, well, A, because I had the N64 and all my capture card and everything set up already, and B, there's like weird graphical problems that happen. So like the models start freaking out, and you can you get all these like weird lines across the screen. Hold on, do I have to... There we go. Jump into the loading zone when I can't see it. You're not supposed to get in here until you have Tiny Kong, but I mean, I might as well get it now. but the intro demo is like it's lined up with like the inputs that the computer already has like scheduled out for it. So if you play it on the Wii U, the intro demo is all messed up because the lag isn't the same. You can get back through here. It's just very, very precise. So now I can collect crystal coconuts. Normally you can't do this until you unlock Tiny in Angry Aztec and then come back here. But now I can do this, and this will help me a little bit. There's enemies called Kasplats, and they carry blueprints, and you need to collect the blueprints in order to prolong your prolong your experience in the final level of the game, which isn't actually like a proper level in the game. It's a timed challenge. There's another thing you can do here. See if there's a good spot for it. Yeah. There is. You can't actually see it now. I don't remember where exactly it is. Oops. Well, now I'm on the ocean floor. Which is another thing you can do. I don't actually remember where there's a cutscene room, like just a little set that they have for a cutscene at the end of the game that's actually, they hide it under DK Isles. See if I can find it. It's located like kind of near the back. Like around here. I think. Yeah, he disappears, so he's like here. Oh, I'm stuck. And then once you get in this room, you can't actually like properly get out. But you can actually just kind of like, you can clip through here. Is it this corner? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Like you get the flashing lights thing. That will happen. The camera just freaks out in this game sometimes. So I'm very sorry about that if that's something you're sensitive to. But I can't really stop it from happening, unfortunately. In that case, I mean, I could have avoided doing that altogether and showing that, but there's, it happens sometimes in Creepy Castle when you fall down. So the main conceit of how you unlock levels in this game is through here. There's a big Kremling monster that King K. Rool is keeping captive. There's your alliteration for the day. And he doesn't want to be a bad guy. But when you start unlocking his cage, he will jump around and unlock the levels. And the only ones you have to actually do this for is the first one. Actually, you don't even really have to do it for the first one. You could, I guess you could clip under the island and get into the loading zone that way. But if you ever leave the level and have to come back, then that kind of sucks. And you have to turn in keys 3 and 8 in order to unlock the final boss battle. Just those, and it checks for key 3 and 8 specifically because the 8th one is the one that unlocks the final battle, but 3 because levels 3 and 4 I believe unlock at the same time, so it's just the game's like internal check to make sure you did in fact complete the boss of that level. Because once you turn in key 4 unlocks level 5, and then so on. Although strangely, it doesn't do it for. No. Does Caves and Castle unlock simultaneously? I don't remember. It might. They might. First golden banana of the game. Every Kong has 5 golden bananas in each level, including the overworld, but not including Hideout Helm. And one of those bananas in each of the levels is a blueprint. So it's not actually one you collect in the level. You collect the blueprint in the level, but then you can turn the blueprint into Snide, the guy who collects the blueprints, at basically any time you want. This is B Locker. He has a number on his teeth that shows you how many golden bananas you need to get into the level. You can clip behind him in almost every single case. Well, yeah, in every single case, but it's kind of pointless to do it there because you collect 1 golden banana. Unless you're doing the 0 golden banana challenge run. Or something like that. There are instances where it's a lot more difficult to clip past him. I'm going to probably be collecting all the bananas necessary in order to access the levels, but I'll try to show off clipping behind him. It's really easy once you unlock Lanky Kong, because Lanky Kong has this arm stretching move that just, it goes right through him. And once his arms touch the loading zone, I guess because he has a hitbox on his arms so that they can contact the enemies, but the oversight being you can reach right through B Locker and you can touch the loading zone with it. There's a couple instances where it's a lot more difficult to do that. Frantic Factory is like the big one. You can do a thing here. There's like a bush here, and you can like jump in here and like you can like jump in here and get pushed to this wall, and I'm no good at doing it. It's weird how like this bush is kind of solid, but all the other foliage isn't. You can see how I was like almost merged with the wall there, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna waste my time showing off the glitches that I'm probably no good at performing. There are 100 of these smaller bananas for each Kong in each level, excluding Hideout Helm again. But you only need 75 of them in order to get the banana medal. And you need the banana medal for each Kong for each stage in order to get 100%. These are coins. You use the coins to buy the upgrades from Cranky Kong, from Funky Kong, and from Candy Kong. So there's just lots of garbage to collect. There's a thing you can do where you can skip this cutscene. You can cancel the cutscene out with the you just stepped on the banana porter pad for the first time cutscene, but because I already did that, it's not something I can do, and it's not something I'm really good at either. Hell yeah, I love me some garbage. So first thing, what am I gonna do here? First thing is unlocking Diddy Kong, I suppose. How much does the, because you need the gun in order to unlock Diddy. You know what, I'm gonna do this. This is a battle crown pad. These are just little time challenges where you have to survive just waves of enemies. They're very easy to start out with, and they do get pretty difficult by the end. I say as I get my butt kicked by these guys. What you can do is, because I have this move, I can just do this. Which you're not supposed to have at this point in the game, but... Just play a game of keep away. You don't actually have to defeat any enemies, you just have to avoid them until the time runs out. I think like the later ones go up to like 90 seconds or something like that. Like 99 seconds. How much does he want for this? Is it 3? Excuse me. Or is it 5? For some reason in this game, like Funky Kong, the chill dude from the other games, he just had airplanes and he was a mechanic and he fixed stuff. Now he's like a member of the NRA or something. You can actually see like earlier development pictures of this where like the guns are like actual guns. Like DK has like a freaking shotgun. Real question is, how good are you at Beaver Bother? H-Bomber guy meme. I'm gonna say this now and then I'm gonna suck later when I actually encounter it. If I encounter, I guess, you know, I probably will. I never found Beaver Bother to be the hardest game of the mini games, of which there are many. I think Big Bug Bash is the most annoying one, but we'll see how that goes. So in order to get Diddy out of here, well, first I'll collect this. You need to hit. He'll tell you, but there's 3 switches you have to hit, and once you hit all 3 of these switches, which open up parts of the level, you'll unlock his cage. And some of these are kind of silly. These melon boxes don't actually appear too often. They seem to be like sort of a remnant of Banjo-Kazooie, where you know, your lives actually mattered and game overs actually mattered, but in this game they don't. I'm gonna try something here. It entirely depends on how cooperative the lag of this game is gonna be. You can do something, it's a glitch called a moon kick. And what you're basically doing is you're doing that attack, like his aerial attack, and the kick there at the same time. And land right in the barrel. It's one of the easier tricks to do in this game. There's a similar, like, high altitude move you can do with Diddy, and it's called a moontail, and that one, the timing is, like, really precise. Like, I don't even wanna... I guess I can try it, but... But it's similar, it's a similar thing, but you're not doing it on a slope. You have to do, Diddy has this second jump, which is like a little bit higher, kind of like how Mario has like his triple jump. But if you do that at the same time, you do his B attack, you'll end up like soaring into the air, and then you can get a second jump off of that. And you can, speedrunners use that in order to access Frantic Factory early. I don't know why I'm collecting that. I don't need it. Here's another annoying thing, right? There's a switch on that one there. You can kind of see the outline, but if I shoot at it, I don't think it's gonna detect it. And here's the silly thing, is that this game uses the draw distance as a feature. Sorry, I bumped my mic stand there. It's silly because you get an upgrade later, which it's called the sniper scope, and you can zoom in, and it negates the draw distance on stuff like this. I just think it's kind of preposterous that that's actually like a thing. How many times have you played this? You seem to know a lot. I played this game pretty consistently as a kid. Probably I've probably put more hours into this game than any other game I've ever played. I used to say this was my favorite game of all time, but I think that's only because I played so much of it when I was younger. This isn't like I mentioned like at the very start of the stream. This is not the same cartridge I played when I was younger, but I got this when I was probably like 13. This copy, and like the main file on this has like 80 hours put into it. Because what I just used to like to explore. Oh, I don't know why that happened. Oh no. I love the lag. We love the lag here. But like my third-party controllers were not working for this game, so I actually have to use my beaten up old N64 controller that came with the console which the start button is... all right, you know, just go straight through it. That's great. The start button is kind of crusty on it. It's... okay, it's not that bad now, but I think there's like something sticky inside of it. Probably jam or something. Peanut butter. I could probably dismantle the controller and try to clean it, but if you don't press the start button for a while, it gets like stiff. Another golden banana for me. That opens that. I don't remember exactly where like all the Kongs Kasplats are. I know that there's one in that cave. It could be DK's. I don't know. Their hair color is what signifies what they are. So yellow is for Donkey Kong, red is for Diddy, purple, well, purplish pink, magenta, I suppose, is for Tiny, blue is for Lanky, and green is for Chunky. Get on the ledge, you gorilla. So, like, there's one down here. I just don't remember whose it is. It's probably, like, Tiny's or something. Oh, no, I think it's DK's. Yeah, he's yellow. Although it is kind of hard to tell under the N64's colored lighting. That one hits them. Otherwise, you just kind of have to slap them around a little bit, and then they'll die. Enemies respawn in this game. Game overs don't exist. Lives count doesn't exist either. You know what? I can... No, I'm gonna go through here. Cranky's cabin is at the other end of this little hallway here. I do have a guidebook next to me. I have two DK64 guidebooks. One of them's in kind of like a state of absolute mess, and the other one is kind of okay. Come on. Just because I know I'm gonna get lost and lose track at some point. This is Baboon Blast. I forget which order he gives you this stuff in, and how much each of them cost. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure I like this guidebook as much as the other one. I don't know where the other one is. This is the Nintendo Power Guide that I have, but I have like the Prima Guide, I think it's the Prima Guide. And that one, it's kind of organized better. But Baboon Blast, there's these pads, and I'll show you. Can you access the Baboon Blast from this level right now? Oh, let me get the coins. The coin. They tend to like put specific locations of the coins and stuff, and cluster the coins and bananas and Kasplats together, just so you know. Game design's not that bad. Not that bad sometimes. Can you access it? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do things in order to spawn vines, but there's a pad up here. And you go through these typically to unlock other areas. And this is your barrel blast segments. It's kind of strange, like, the decisions they made to try to translate the Donkey Kong Country games into 3D. I'm not quite sure that they hit the mark. Oh, I missed it. I don't think that really matters. It's just 5 bananas. Okay, that one doesn't unlock anything. That one's just a what do you call it? One of those golden banana things. Okay. So I'm gonna swap over to Diddy. You insta-heal when you go through here too, like, as long as you find a tag barrel, you can just get all your health back, so it kind of makes the melon crates, superfluous. But like I said, the melon crates seem to be like a carryover from Banjo, where you had the honeycomb, what would you call it, like they're not really beehives, they're the honeycomb beehive things that beekeepers use. And even those are a little bit, not as superfluous in Banjo-Tooie, but still kinda. Because, there's no lives counter and no game overs in Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Tooie builds off of this game in a few different ways. And one of those being that you get the game over screen only by, like, quitting the game. Are there any other red bananas around here? Coins. So I'm gonna go in here, and there's the Kasplat for Diddy is in here. And there's also some more coins, and then I'll go visit Cranky. Ugh, it's so dark. Hard to see. Is kind of a waste of crystal coconuts, though. So that's all that. Yeah, and then I will take Warp 3 back over. 3 goes... Oh, 3 goes over there. What was I thinking? I'm probably thinking of, like, Warp 4. I don't remember exactly where all the warps go. And it's gonna get especially confusing in, like, Crystal Caves, because that level's kind of a maze mess. Yeah, no, if I take 4 here leads me straight to Cranky. What am I talking about? And then I can go here. He has a Chimpy charge, right? There are certain things that will affect all Kongs, like the Simian Slam, the ground pound move, and the instrument upgrades. Not the individual instruments, but the instrument upgrades and the weapons upgrades. You buy them with one Kong and it affects all the Kongs, so if you're kind of hurting for coins, it's probably a smarter idea to just go with whatever Kong has the most coins in order to unlock those. What am I doing with Diddy? What am I doing with Diddy? Hold on, I have 3 more coins, so I can go buy his gun. Sometimes things cost 3 coins, sometimes they cost 5 coins, and I can't ever remember which one's which. But there is I can look at the guide here. Like this Nintendo Power guide is different from the other guide I have, where at the start of each level it has like this guide also has a page for each Kong, but it has on the other one, it has a list on the side that has like all the upgrades that are available. This one, like, it has the upgrades that are available, but they're kind of like, they're different on each page. They're in a different place, and I don't really like that as much. Is the audio sync fine? Like, I had to mess around with my settings, but like if I say I'm jump now, and now, does that sync up? Kind of sucks there's no way I can properly judge that other than Getting someone else to judge it for me. Audio's good? Okay, thank you. Ammo, I think, is also universal for all the Kongs. It'd be so much more of a pain if it wasn't. This thing's on a timer. Like having to go into the termite hill in Mumbo's Mountain. Or is Grant Kirkhope's still doing that thing where he has a theme for each level, and then he has variations on those themes. So this is like the indoors theme for this. There's a way you can get across here without having to. Is there a thing you have to shoot? I don't remember. Or oh no, it's an instrument pad, isn't it? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. You can get up here, though, without having to do that. You can do one of those, Oh, I did it. That there is the moontail, but I just didn't get enough height off of it. Can I do it onto here, I think? This beaver would leave me alone. Maybe I shouldn't. I can't believe I got it like twice in a row there. It's kind of difficult. Yeah, I can't get up on there, but you can. I just can't. So there's a thing I'm gonna do in here, which is oh no, I have to go do this first. You can only take out these the clumps with the instruments, with the oranges, or with the crystal coconuts move. I don't know why that is, but that's how they are, and they're also like enormous in this game. They're not like the smaller enemies that they were. I think I have to come back in here anyway, so I'll just wait to grab the balloon, because this is on a timer. There's also an area at the back here that you can fall down. I'm trying not to do that. Grab some crystal coconuts. And this is the first minecart of the game. There's 3 of them. There's one in Jungle Japes here. You do that with Diddy. There's one in Fungi Forest you do with Chunky. And then there's one in Creepy Castle that you do with DK. You have to collect 50 coins, I think is what he said in this one. You only have to collect... you only have to collect 25 in the Creepy Castle one, because that one's a little bit harder. So I guess in order to compensate, they made it so that you only have to collect 25. But by doing that, they actually made it easier. Oh yeah, there's a TNT barrel following you in this one. Forgot about that. I was hoping not. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I used to do these over and over again as a kid, just because they're exciting. They're like little roller coaster rides. Ugh, there's no way I could avoid that. Well, you probably could have avoided it if you didn't take it so slow to begin with. This is, like, unusually dark. I think it might just be my monitor, or just might be, like, the capture in general. I have 50 coins now. Well, I have over 50 coins, so I'm just gonna try to speed through the rest of this. Have some backups. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna be good. They put that coin there to trick you so that you can't get these ones. Okay. Squawk, great ride. Here's your banana. I'm trying to remember, what is the other one with... Like, DK has his blueprint, right? Like, and his blueprint counts as one. So I need one more for DK, and that's I need the Rambi the Rhino one, right? Yeah. Or I could do this. You have to get Rambi the Rhino. Like, DK transforms into Rambi, and there's a golden banana that's under here. Is it always under here? Yeah. And then you have to, like, break some huts in the Cranky area, and you open up a switch, and then you have to ground pound the switch, and then you have to come back here and get it. I wonder if I could do this. No. There's only some of them that you can go through. Do I have coins? I have coins. I can go back to Cranky and I can go get the Rambi upgrade, and then go do that. Great. Let me go over and open my window some more because it's really, really warm in here. I have a whole bunch of dropped frames. I hope the lag hasn't been too bad. Then again, it's probably not so noticeable. Or did he give me that upgrade already when I wasn't looking? He probably did. He probably did. He needs the banana medals. There's just some, like, large beavers sometimes. Yeah, he gave me this upgrade already. I don't know why I thought I didn't have it. I guess that's just... I was looking somewhere else when he was giving me that information. And that potion. So yeah, there's 2 animal transformations in this game. As DK, you're Rambi, the rhinoceros, and as Lanky, you can turn into Ongard, the swordfish. There's one more over here, right? This reminds me of, like, you have to ground pound the huts in Mumbo's Mountain in Banjo. That's probably exactly where they took the idea from. Hold on, which is the hallway you have to go down for? Yeah, it's this way. What am I doing? It's so hard to see everything here. It's like, where am I going? This area really used to creep me out when I was younger. Let's try that again. You have to break that wall down. And I'm trying to remember what's behind it. I think it's a bonus barrel game. Mostly just lurking while I do work, so I'm just listening to the audio. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Come on. Is it you have to do the that's why. Okay, and this lifts a boulder for Chunky to lift later on. So I'm gonna... I mean, I could do the boss now, honestly. But I'm not going to. I'm going to wait. Going to wait, and then... do it after. So the DK pad is in this corner, right? Yeah. Oh, no. No, that's lanky. It's so hard to tell from far away. That's the tiny one. That upper one was the Diddy one, right? So... Leave me alone. Go away, you giant... rodent. Oh, that's the Diddy one. The DK one's up here. Look, I got it wrong 3 out of 4 times. Look at that. Is this one on a timer? I remember there's a lot of timer challenges in this. Or is this one just pops up? Probably. Yeah, this one just pops up. That's weird they don't give you a timer on that. Most other challenges like that in this game, excuse me, they have a timer on them. I probably should have just warped back, in all honesty. The texture work in this game is actually really nice for the Nintendo 64. Obviously, you know, this came much later down the line. This was 1999, so it was 2 years out from the GameCube. Lots and lots of experience build off of that the developers had. Lots and lots of experience to build off the developers had. I don't know why I said the sentence backwards. So now we have that. Diddy is missing some other ones. Okay, yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to Diddy. Why did I think it was a music pad inside of the anthill, the whatever it is? It's a switch on the wall that I just didn't see. Trying to remember what activates what in this game is just like... It's like every character has like 3 different ways they can activate things. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to go back into the anthill, whatever, and do that. Is there another coin here? Okay. Well, banana, and I will get the balloon. Each of these balloons gives you 10, right? Yeah. And close to his banana. I don't have DK's banana mail yet. Oh no, I do. So I don't have to worry about him anymore. DK is like, he's done for this level. So I will go take Diddy, and I will go back into the quote-unquote anthill, and get the... Is it just one more thing that's left in there? Is it 2 that takes me up there? Yeah. How did I know that? Wow. Just give me a second just to check this. Yeah, it's this, and then there's the Diddy switch in the cranky area, so we'll do that. Okay, and then we should be done for the level for now, and then we can move on to... We can do the boss, and then move on to Angry Aztec. There's a switch on the wall? Is that what it said? Oh, it's there. Of course it is. I guess I can also... get up there. And do it a second time, thank you. I'll just go grab the stuff in here first. These zingers, for some reason, they drop grenades on you, and you can tell the difference between enemy and friendly. The enemy grenades and your grenades by the enemy ones are the green ones. I don't know why. Oh, look at this. They have like a screen shake thing on near these things. I'm back here. Was there anything else in this room for me? For DD? Did I get both of them? Oh no, I thought I did. I was like, what? Doesn't make sense. Your orange explosions can hurt you too. And there's the other weird thing is you can ground pound on a switch like right next to it and then walk onto the switch and it still counts. That probably actually has to do something with the game's lag as well, now that I think about it. These are like just like the oil drums from the classic Donkey Kong Country. I say classic Donkey Kong Country as if, you know, I was gonna say classic Donkey Kong, but I was saying that as if Donkey Kong hadn't been reinvented by Rareware into his current form. Which, you know, it's not technically Donkey Kong because the Donkey Kong from the arcade game is actually Cranky Kong. Who is DK's grandfather, even though in this game he calls him his father, which is kind of strange, but it's just an oversight. Into lore that I guess they don't really care too much about. Oh, come on. The N64 joystick is not made for precise movements. I find that the easiest way to do this is to hold the R button to keep the camera behind you, otherwise the camera does a bunch of weird things. This one ain't timed, is it? So many things are timed in this game. This one isn't, but Diddy's last one is. Quick, get up there before the thing comes back in. I'm not sure why there's even a warp up here. Considering you're not going to have to come back up here again. There's the other weird thing, is that they carried over from the Donkey Kong Country games, is in the DKC games, when Diddy cartwheels off a ledge, he gets a second jump off of it. And he still does in this game. It's kind of weird. Anyway, is it this one that's... Yeah, this is the Diddy Banana one. So... Let's do it this way. I'm trying to remember where the other, like, banana clusters are, because I still need... Oh, I still need 5 more. So, and the 5 more is just over here. Never mind. I'm not collecting all 100 bananas in each stage. I'm just getting the banana medals, because otherwise that's just too much work that doesn't even count towards the total. I said I'm not 100%ing this, and, like, as I am going so far, this is 100%ing it. This one's not that hard. There's one that I think Lanky has in this stage that's the timer's a little bit more strict on. No, why are you going all the way over there? Get out of the water, please. You can see the lag is like super bad. But because you get sped up during the lag in the N64 version of the game, the Wii U Virtual Console version, the timer challenges then become harder because you don't get sped up. I guess I'll grab these bananas. And this is the other purpose of the banana. See, I see those other ones over there. It's like I have to collect them because I see them, I have to collect them. That's just, it's how my brain works. Probably why I had such an attachment to collectathon games as a kid is just I see it and I have to get it. Maybe it has something to do with my formative experience of my first video game I ever played was Ms. Pac-Man. I played a cocktail cabinet Ms. Pac-Man that they had at the children's hospital when I had to go there when I was about 4 years old. That was weird. I had understood, I guess I had understood video games prior to that because I had played computer games, but they were educational games. And I didn't understand. I was like, what is this game trying to teach me, basically, when I was playing the Ms. Pac-Man machine. Hold on. Here's what it looked like. It was one of these. And it's a 2-player, so you can go back and forth if you put it on 2-player mode. And it'll swap the screen direction. And so it was like I got carted down there with my IV in my arm into the recreation room, and I remember this like so vividly of me going down there and like with my parents and wheeling my IV down there and sitting in the chair, and the room, it was a recreation room, but it was pretty empty. They had this and so I sat there and I played the 2-player thing with my dad. And that was the first video game I ever played. That wasn't an educational game. So normally, here's the other function of the bananas. What was I in the hospital for? It was asthma related. I think it was the time that I had the chicken pox, and it was it had such a, like, the infection had such a bad toll on my asthma that I had to go to the hospital for it. But, you know, going to the hospital because of my asthma usually was a yearly thing. It hasn't been in the last few years, but something I mentioned on the stream before. So here's the other function of the bananas is you're supposed to feed the hippo your bananas by standing on this pad, and you have to collect that number on the door. And then he stomps on this and raises the pig's scale, and he can reach the key, turn the key, and unlock the boss door. We're not going to do that. Because when you do this, you're going to end up feeding it to them, and then it'll do like a little fake roulette wheel, and then it'll land on a Kong's face. And there's a specific Kong you have to do each boss battle with, if you're playing the game properly. So this one, it's DK. Second level, it's Diddy. Third level, it's Tiny. Fourth, it's Lanky. Fifth, it's Chunky. Sixth, it's DK again, I guess, because it's Donkey Kong. It's his game, I guess. To compensate for the fact, I guess, that he's not playable in 2 of the 3 Donkey Kong Country games. And for the semi-final boss, the last boss of the last time you actually have to do this is in the 7th level, and you have to enter it as Lanky, but you can use all the Kongs during it. You just start the boss battle as Lanky. I guess they had to choose one. But we're not gonna do any of that. Look, I like this. How it looks like there's little ledges protruding over top of the hill, but they're actually solid. It's an optical illusion. There's a couple ways you can do this. I'm gonna do it the easier way, but I can show you, like, you can do it with DK. You're supposed to enter this boss with DK anyway, but it's like doing the moon kick is off of this hill. Yeah, I just don't have the timing down. But you can do the moon kick off of this hill, and then you can soar up, and that up there, like the walls up there, aren't like totally solid, and you can just slip through them. But I'm gonna do this as Diddy. Yeah, take the long way around, sure. And this is another trick you can do. It's called the see up clip. What you want to do is you want to kind of get yourself. You see how he kind of stutters on the edge there? That's because the way that these are aligned is that there's a certain like little space between the side vector here, I guess it's a vector, and the top, the floor. So you can kind of like fit your way in between them. And you can kind of do this manually, but it's a lot easier if you do C up, because when you press C up, it stops your character dead in their tracks. So you can, what you can do is you can get on the very edge here and then like inch forward. There, all these steps it works basically the same on. Let's see if I can just try to turn around here. I haven't done this in a while, and that's why, like, this is, like, it's not actually hard. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. Let's try to do it on the bottom step. Not because it's actually going to make a difference, but because, why not? I swear there's a reason I'm doing this. Right on the edge here. Just because it'll be easier to jump back up on. See, almost. I was almost merged with the wall there. I get this on first try so many times, and then, like, I try doing this here. Where your banana number has gone up from 80 to 85. It was 80, and then I collected another 5. Not in here. Okay, well, there's another thing that I can show here, which is this. Holy crap, this lags the game tremendously. I never even, like, touched this. It shows you how many from each of the Kongs that you've contributed to Mr. Hippo here. His name is Scoff, the other one's name is Trough. Because when you feed it to them, it subtracts it from your total at the top, which is kind of... I guess I understand that, but then it makes you do, like, mental math in order to figure out how much exactly you've... I'm gonna blame this on my controller. I just want to do this with the wrong Kong. It is easier to do these C-up clips with a bigger Kong like DK. Like, Diddy is, like, really small. I was gonna say Diddy is tiny, but tiny is another Kong. Do you know, I was trying to do this with the wrong Kong, but I will do it with DK. I'm still gonna try to clip into it. It's just, I don't want to... Get up on the ledge, jeez. Why is this so difficult today? It's what they call the stream curse. You're like, I swear I could do this in practice. Oh, each Kong has a different banana number. Yep. The banana count is different for each Kong. Oh. I'm sorry, this is so disorienting. I'm really trying to do this. Are you kidding? Are you joking? Come on. Am I in? No. Oh, I backed off. Maybe they patched it. That looked good, but then it wasn't. Because the idea is to still have some momentum when you do the C-up, because then he'll stop. I'm wasting so much time doing this. It's like speedrunners do this to save time, when they don't have the bananas. But I am, like, actually wasting time, because not only do I have all the bananas, I did the rest of the level as well. All for a boss that's gonna take, like, 30 seconds. And the thing is, you can do this on basically any ledge. I haven't tried doing it on the top step. Watch me actually get it on the top step. It doesn't actually matter which ledge you do which ledge you do it on though. Actually try closer to the corner. That seems like maybe it will be. Oh, I'm down already. I didn't even see that. You can see how I was kind of like in the wall for a second, then I started moving and it pushed me out. I used to be so good at this, and I hate that it's taking so long. This is embarrassing. Are you kidding? And I'm stubborn too. I'm gonna keep doing this. Oh, I'm down already. Me and Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite in my life. I've seen maybe like 10, cumulatively like 15 seconds of footage of it in total. That's a lie. I've probably seen more than that, just by commercials and stuff, but... Oh, you know, for good luck, I could do it on the other set of steps, too. You can do it on this ledge, too, but, like, it's like, oh, whatever. Feed it to them. I don't care. We'll try it next level. We'll try it next level. He's got nipple rings. It's really gross. But it's actually kind of hard to see. It's easier when you look at it on, like, when you have this plugged into a CRT. I don't care. Cares deeply. I do. I wonder if, like, all these extra particles will make it easier. I could just walk in the door, but... That would have been incredible comedic timing if I got it on the first try after I had the door open, but... I guess I could switch back to Diddy, and... Like, if you switch back to Diddy and you try to go through the door, it'll close on you. I was like, I guess I could switch back to Diddy and do that, but yeah, whatever. Okay, this is Armadillo. You fight him twice in this game. You also fight the second boss, Dogadon, twice in this game. I don't know, they just recycle bosses. It's weird. But that's just, I guess, how it goes. And the boss fights in this game, for the most part, kind of suck. Because it's like you do something, and then you have to watch a cutscene, and then you do something again, and watch a cutscene. In this case, you have to do this and throw a barrel at him. I'm sorry about the flashing lights. The epilepsy boss, yeah. You can actually, like, he rolls after you, but if you damage off of him, he'll end it immediately. I don't know why that thing exploded, like, preemptively. This first boss is actually, like, a little bit harder just because you don't have the health upgrades. So you can only take 4 hits off of him. Well, you can only take 3. So I'm just gonna let him chase me here because I don't want to get hit again. Turn off the boss cam. If you press R, it'll focus on the boss, and you see a little rotating camera in the corner. Oh my god, okay. So I can't get hit again. It's so hard to see. Like, the game is actually not usually this dark. Anyway, there you go. It's just 3 hits on him. In this stage, the second time you fight him, it's 5 hits? 4 hits? But yeah, he has a sort of kind of second phase. So what you do here is that you get this key and then you take it back to K Lumsy and like Squawks is gonna tell me here, but I skipped it. And then he will jump around and then he'll unlock the next level. I'm gonna try to not do that. I can't guarantee that it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Okay. I mean, it's not gonna be worthwhile either way, but... What am I doing? I just need to, like, save exit level. Oh, and these doors here, you go up to them and, like, Wrinkly Kong, who's, like, Donkey Kong's grandma, her ghost comes out and gives you tips about one of the bananas in the level. She gives you that the first time, but you go back and she'll give you a second tip, which I skipped entirely because I don't care. So, I'm going to try this. I know it's not going to work. But I can try. Yeah, this is Zelda. You just dodge roll everywhere. The number 2 warp will take you straight to the Angry Aztec entrance, but I don't have it unlocked yet, so... Oh, I don't have the pad activated yet, so... there's these dirt patches here. When you use this move on top of them, they will give you a rainbow coin. And these give 5 coins to every Kong. There was one rainbow coin that was one of these dirt mounds that's hidden underneath, like a semi-solid patch of grass in Fungi Forest, which is the 5th level. And it went undiscovered for like 20 years. Well, was it 20? I think it was 19, because I think they found it in 2017 when someone was going through the ROM of it. So you'd have to go talk to K Lumsy to get him to break this thing open. But you can, and I know this is not gonna work. I'm trying to remember the placement of this. Is it like this? I didn't mean to press B. I meant to get out of the camera mode. Oh, you get the film here because you have to take pictures of banana fairies. Almost. You can use the oranges and the lag that they produce in order to sort of propel you through this wall. Oops, went too far. You want to like get up against it, then you want to like turn around, but like kind of like angle yourself a little bit, and then you want to like, didn't mean to do that, like jump back into this corner, but like still be facing this direction. It's so strange how the walls push you in this game, because like you'll end up inside of them and then like they'll push you out. I don't remember the exact alignment for this. I actually might have to look it up. Give me a second here. I don't profess to be an expert in this at all. I guess I can do it on the other. This guide has it on the other side. I'm still not trying to take these pictures. I just hit the camera. It was like, hold on, how did they have the placement? It's weird because like the view controls are like they're like backwards. Like here. Ugh. Now I'm gonna try this forever. Ah, okay. It's not working, so... That one's actually, like, it's, like, really finicky. I've only ever gotten it to work once. No, no, I'm not an expert in this. I just know the glitches. Yeah, I'll take this, and I'll just go deliver the key to K. Lumsey. Like, I'll do this the glitchy way, and then it's just, like, I have to go do it the hard way. The hard way, the normal way, the inconvenient way. I'd be terrible at speedrunning this game. I've thought about maybe trying to learn to do it, but it's just like I guess like anybody can do anything. That's what I think. I think anybody basically can do anything. Some people have to work at it harder than others, but you know, as long as you put the work in, you can probably do it. I mean, in specific cases, I mean, like, I'm not talking, like, I don't expect somebody without legs to walk on real legs. On biological legs, I suppose. You know, that's different, but I mean, like, you know, people are like, oh, well, I can't, I mean, specifically in, like, the talent department, like, when people are saying, oh, well, I wish I could draw like that, it's like, just do it. Just keep practicing, keep learning. Can't do anything if you don't learn. So I guess, you know, I could speedrun this game. It's more of a matter of, like, do I want to invest the time to learn that? And I'm not sure if I really want to do that. Or Armadillo. Well, maybe I should explain the plot of the game. It was in the intro, but I talked over it. King K. Rool wants to blow up DK Isles with this machine inside of his mechanical island vehicle called the Blastomatic. It's his laser. And I don't know why he just doesn't do it immediately, but like he gives you time to get the Kongs and gives you time to defeat him. I don't know. Not something they thought through totally, I guess. Not that it really matters. And the blueprints that we're collecting are the blueprints to the Blastomatic, and you turn those into Snide, who's like a weasel guy. And he was supposedly the guy who designed it, and he's now a double agent, so that you can he will extend your time limit basically the more blueprints you give to him. I don't know how that works exactly, but it would only be satisfying to me if I was the fastest ever speedrunner for the game, but that would never happen. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta settle for like not being the best, because like there's like 7 billion people in the world, and chances are you're not going to be the best at any given thing. What is the best? That's a better question. I hate Angry Stick. I hate this level. So what I should do, yeah. What am I saying? The first thing I need to do is I need to go to this boob monkey You think that was misogynistic of me? Wait till you see Candy Kong here. A weird sex appeal monkey? I don't know. Anyway, Candy in the first Donkey Kong Country game, she's like your save point. You find her little hut and you can save the game. In here she gives you instruments. And she flirts with you. It's kind of weird. But I think she flirts with everyone. She's like equal opportunity flirting. Flirts with Tiny, which is weird because Tiny's like a child. At least perceivably a child. None of these characters have like actual canon ages. They're just, you know, they're monkeys. So now I have the guitar gazump, as they call it. So I can... Is it... Hold on. Is it off of this tree? Yeah, it's off of this tree. And I can go over here. Because every time you enter a level, it's basically a game of go and unlock the other parts of the level and then explore it. But in unlocking the parts of the level, you're usually collecting golden bananas at the same time. There's these instrument pads. They have like it's just how the game is. It's like there's ground pound pads for specific Kongs. There's instrument pads for specific Kongs. There's switches for specific Kongs. Stop messing about. All this sand is beginning to itch in here. I'm trying to remember like the specific thing you have to do to unlock him out of there. Oh yeah, it's the baboon blast. It's like, I remember that there's things you have to do, I just don't remember what does what. Also, the two little hubs of this level look kind of similar. This whole level just kind of looks kind of similar. They both have like these temples, but is this that's a Diddy balloon. And this level introduces a thing that becomes typical of the future levels in the game, which is that, you know, I might as well just go there with Diddy. I know there's a baboon blast that I have to do with DK, but I might as well go there with Diddy because that's clearly what it wants me to do anyway. We do not want to play this game unless there's tits. This game is about monkey titties. I don't know. There's the Rareware devs are a little bit weird. At least the ones that were working at Rare at the time. Are you Diddy? Are you Tiny? You're Tiny. You can tell by the color of his pounding. I also totally forgot the balloon in the first hub area. Claptraps suck in this game because like when you break them, like their dentures come out and they chase you. Hey, at least this game isn't as like questionably racist as some parts of Banjo are. Yeah, I land in the sand. Oh, no I didn't. Okay. So you unlock two Kongs in this level. You unlock Tiny and you unlock Lanky. But the one thing that this level introduces that's sort of characteristic of future levels in the game is the 5-door temple. It takes many forms, but that's something that you have to deal with. Like in this level, it's the 5-door temple. So there's one little thing for each Kong to go in and do their thing. In the following level, it's the R&D department of the factory, and in the level after that, it's a sunken ship. After that, it's geez, what is it in Fungi Forest? I'm trying to remember. Oh, the other thing that Candy did was she gave me an extra melon for the health. Here's the baboon blast pad. Is it the mushroom? I want to say it is. And then in caves, it's a log cabin, and in Creepy Castle, it's in the catacombs. Yeah, so this one does give us a golden banana. This one unlocks, I was gonna call him Gobi. I wouldn't be surprised if they use Gobi from Banjo-Kazooie as like the base model for him. It's sexist, but hey, at least it's not racist. Low standards for old games. It's true. Banjo is like actually like kind of racist. It's gonna sound like bad, but let's see if I can find a video of it. Banjo. There's this guy. I don't know. Are they gonna talk over this? Yeah, there's on the first Banjo game there's this, which is hold on. There's this this snake charmer, and you can kind of hear how he talks. He has like all the Banjo characters talk in like this sort of gibberish, but the way it is, the sound samples that it takes from, it kind of sounds like sort of like a stereotypical like West Asian accent, I guess. It's it's kind of like, and then of course there's Humba Wumba in Banjo Tooie, who is and the way she talks is in like a really stereotypical sort of racist indigenous butchered English. You know, one that you'd see typical in like cartoons and stuff. I'm sure the devs didn't mean anything by it, but again, intent is not always what matters. Come on. For real? You just gotta do that sometimes. These headphones here, I didn't even notice they have like a little purple crescent on them. When you have an instrument, they will recharge your instrument. I don't have Donkey Kong's instrument. I just realized. Yeah, I can go into the temple, but you know what? I'm gonna go get his instrument just because I know I'm gonna forget about it. Oof. Also, like this hot sand. I don't know why as a kid I thought it was like lava, but it's not. It's like clearly it's like this. It's like hot sand. It's not quicksand either. It's like hot sand. Thought it was lava. It looks distinctly different from the actual lava in the game, because like the actual lava in the game is like an instant kill. And it doesn't show up until... There might be some of it in this level. I don't know. I don't remember. But I don't think it shows up until, like Castle? I guess Creepy Castle? And most of it in Castle it's green. It's like this green, like, nukage. Okay. The first level was quick. This will take longer. So, like, I don't actually have, like, a mental to-do list for this, because it's, like... Yeah, so let's go back to the Llama Temple, and... Llama. It's, you know, I was talking about this yesterday. About lava versus lava, pasta versus pasta. I don't know. I tend to say llama instead of llama, but I say lava instead of lava, and pasta instead of pasta. I don't know. I blame it on a Canadian thing, but get out of here. These are like the first actual Kremlings we see in this game. I don't think there's any in Jungle Japes. Come on. You can only move this up so far before, I guess, I don't know, DK's neck breaks or something. It's weird because what's actually happening to your character when you're doing this is like the whole model is actually rotating. I'll see if I can show that off. There's a spot you can really show it off in Fungi Forest. There's a glitch you can do called the skew walk, which is basically when you get damaged when you're like you're like swimming, and you can take out your... Am I correct with that? No, the skew comes from the swimming, not from the gun. What am I talking about? Listen. You think I'm an expert? I don't even know which one of these alcoves carries Donkey Kong's thing in it. Is it this one? No. That's for Silly Kong. It's for Goofy Kong. Also, I was talking about lava. This is not lava. This is their way of telling you that water is hot. It does use the lava texture, but it is not. It's kind of translucent too. The lava that actually appears in this game is like solid. The purple claptraps you can only kill they're like the clumps. Oh, I thought I was gonna get him off the ricochet there. They kind of sort of home in on the enemies, I think. Kind of, sort of. So you wake him up, and then he just, like, he loogies into this. And it turns it from not hot water into, like, regular water. I was so confused by this when I was younger, but then I played Donkey Kong Country 2, and there's a similar thing, in there's water levels in that game where you have to like jump on gosh, I don't remember the seal animal's name, but you have to jump on the seal, and the seal like spits into the water. And then turns the water from red to blue. I don't know. So here's Wacky Kong. I see the crystal coconuts. And it's like I have to collect them. It's like as I said, Pac-Man dots. I see them. I have to get them. It's like I have to tell myself not to. Got some stuff for for Dweeby Kong. When he pulls himself up on the ledge there, and he's kind of like really high pitched. And it's because this game, like, uses, like, this... Like, its RNG selects a pitch. So, like, it's not always the same noise for the sound effects, if that makes sense. There's a pitch randomizer on it. I think the stuff like the item pickups, it's a little different. But for like the Kong movements, it has a pitch randomizer on it. It's kind of strange. Oh, there's banana fairies up here. What am I even doing with it? I don't need him right now. So this is a banana fairy. You need to collect pictures of all of them in order to unlock the final golden banana, the 201st one. And as you collect them, you also unlock things in like the secrets menu on the. Are you kidding me? Come on. Okay, she stops here. You unlock things on the secrets menu, so there's like you can replay boss battles and stuff, but I have there we go. I have that stuff like unlocked already, so it's not like it really matters. There actually might be a couple things I don't have unlocked now that I think about it. But most of the Kongs, I guess, they're pretty useless unless you have their moves. Like, I don't have his handstand. So I might as well just switch back to DK. I don't even know why I did that. I was like, oh yeah, there's stuff for him in the other room, but it's like, I don't have his gun yet. His grape shooter. Is there anything else for me to do in here? Oh, I guess there's bananas for him here, but I'll have to come back. So hold on, is that? There's warps inside of here, like the interior areas. When you touch these warps, they'll only warp you to places inside of this. Like they don't go back to the not the overworld, but the level, the world itself, the world proper. Okay, here's Funky. So I can go. Lanky should already have some coins because I. Oh no, I called him by his real name, because I grabbed the rainbow coins. So yeah, he should have 10, so it should be fine. But there's more here, just in case. Where does it? Okay, I'm using Streamlabs now as opposed to OBS. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the live? Like, where's the uptime? It's at the top here. There it is. Hour 45. Not that bad. I'm not gonna take 55 hours to finish this game. Not to dunk on the guy who raised like over $300,000, which was like amazing. And I don't want to say I love him for that, but you know, because I don't know him. But H Bomber guy, he seems like a cool dude who has done good things. Like he has done objectively good things. How long do I think this will take me? I have no idea. 15, 20 hours, multiple streams. Stop chasing me. I also want to go see Crankster. And he is across a narrow pathway down here. Is it down this hallway? I don't know. There's so many areas of this game that are kind of like samey that it's... There we go, yeah. Hard for me to remember. And when you get into the caves, it's like the shadows are everywhere and it's kind of hard to see. So here I can get whatever he has for me. I don't remember. Let's switch over to Lanky's page on the guide. He has a ring stand, just this. Yes or no? I was like, why do they even give you the choice to choose yes or no? And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I guess if you don't have a whole lot of coins, you'd have to budget. But there's more than enough. I don't... How many coins exactly are there in this game? It's like... It's something ridiculous, like 600 or something. I had the exact number. I remembered... I had the exact number. I just don't remember it. 623 or something like that. No, it's a multiple of 5. It's got to be a multiple of 5. Probably isn't. These are both DK balloons, right? Might as well get them. I was joking before, like, it's like, I'm never gonna stream DK64 just because it's so long, but, like, now I'm just, like, I woke up today, I was like, I gotta do it. I just, like, I have to. I felt compelled to do it. And then once it took me a while to, like, really force myself to start the game. But then once I get into it, it's a process. So here's Silly Kong's move. Does he have a... Yeah, he has a thing to get in here. Like anything else, you can probably clip in here with C up. Yeah, get used to listening to this. This is... It's like the, it's like in Banjo, the Kazooie move, when you know, it's... I'm not sure, is it... This has got to be fast. No, it's not really faster, I don't think. No, the faster version is an upgrade you have to pay for, and you can only use in select instances. I don't have his instrument. Came in here and I don't have his instrument. Silly me. Oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to make... I'm gonna have to come back here anyways. With Tiny, so... It's like playing this game is like remembering like a to-do list. That's really all it is. So I'm gonna get back out of here. I still have to go. You know what I should have done while I was at Cranky's? I'll just take the 3 warp back. Yeah, it's the 3 warp in this level that goes to Cranky's. It's the 4 in the first one. That's why I got confused. I don't remember where the correct warp is. Oh, it's on that side, isn't it? Okay. Is there something I have to get from Cranky for Diddy? And DK as well. And DK as well. I don't think coins should, like, ever be a problem here. It probably shouldn't. Oh boy! You ever, like, do you ever stretch and then afterwards you get, like, this pounding sensation in your head? Because I guess, like, the blood flow or something? I don't know. So this gives us Strong Kong, which is the invincibility move. I'm not giving you anything else until you have 15 banana medals, he says. He lies. So now I'm out here. I guess what I could do is Do I have this one yet? I will switch over to Diddy, and then I will do the rocket stuff. Which kind of sucks. The jetpack is kind of silly. Really should have played this game some more. Hello, Count Archvile. Probably don't want to play it as much as I've played it. Oh, the lag. The lag. I'm trying to remember the controls to this. You have to fly through. It's like the Banjo-Kazooie thing where you have to like fly through the rings in the desert. And this activates a vulture who has it's not really a race. It's more of just like he spawns rings behind him, and you have to fly through them. But the thing is, they're not even... Yeah, Superman 64, exactly. But they're not even rings. They're just, like, circular sprites, and you just have to hit them. Oh, here you are, Diddy. I thought you got lost. What do you mean? I got here before you. Oh my god. Yeah, they're like front-facing sprites that they always do this. There's a challenge very similar to this later in Fungi Forest, except it's an owl instead of a get through the ring. I hate this. Yeah. Because moving forward is kind of hard to do with this. It's hard to describe the controls. It's like you're pressing A, and A always pushes you up. It's... like, ugh. And you have to hit, like, the middle of the rings. Oh, this is like sickening. Oh. Keep tapping it. But once you gain momentum off of this, it's kind of hard to stop. And you have to listen to this music like constantly. Yeah, it is kind of like Flappy Bird, honestly. Anyway, that's that. It's weird because when you're in the air, you don't actually do the old banana thing. Same thing happens when you're swimming as well. Okay, so the other thing is here, we have to feed this man. And what unlocks that? I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah, because this guy opens up the 5-door temple. Well, he doesn't open it up. He just puts the switches on them. This way. I think it's Diddy's Kasplata's on top of here too. I could be wrong. It could be the other one. Yeah, no, it's the one in the main in the first hub area. Thanks, Dr. Claw. Oh my gosh. It's this lag, man. I was always under the impression as a kid that you had to fly to feed him, but that's just like not the case. Probably the safest spot is in a tree, so you don't get hit by enemies. There we go. Input lag. Well, no, it's just the lag in general. The input lag isn't like too bad, but like there's going to be a little bit just because I'm running it through the capture card, but it's like it's barely noticeable. So I did unlock the 5-door temple thing, so I can go over there. I can go do Diddy's thing. Oh, you can also press... Why have I been thinking you can... it was only you press A to use it. You can press... You can press Z to use the rocket barrel? I didn't know that. Interesting. Interesting developments. I have a huge delay in my messages. Well, isn't like the message... Why am I doing that here? Why am I see red and I'm like, that's Diddy! No, that's tiny. Isn't it like a partner thing that to have the instantaneous... you send your messages and I can see them kind of thing? Or like you can send them and I'll see them immediately, but there's going to be a delay between what I say and when you hear it. I don't know. Like a Twitch affiliate thing. Sometimes there's actual steps in here, and sometimes it's just a texture. Don't know why. Might as well just keep these out, honestly. I don't remember the way through these temples. There it is. I'm gonna get a get out. He'll shoot you and hurt you if you don't leave in time, but it's like not a problem. That's Crosshair. He's like an unseen enemy from, I think it's Donkey Kong Country 3, I think. Yeah, he's in one of, I think he's in like one of the factory levels in DKC3. I don't know, it's been such a long time since I played that game. Let's just do DKs. Excuse me. I honestly don't remember the way through each of their things. This could be the wrong way entirely. I have no idea. But there's more coins. Oh my gosh, you walk so slow with the gun out. There it is. Okay.
Get out.
Yeah. If you really want to avoid this, the thing you can do is you can pause and exit the level and then... Hold on, am I going the right way? No. Oh no! I keep walking past it? Yes, I do. That's why. Uh-oh. We're gonna see what happens. Yep. Oh no, I took a little bit of damage. And then it resets. Heard the way you switch characters in the game is... Yeah. You have to just... You can only switch them through the... You see a little blinking light there just because it doesn't want to render the whole thing. You have to locate the tag barrels. And I guess last one, Lanky. I have Lanky's... Yeah, I have Lanky's gun. What am I talking about? Of course I do! Like, I always thought these looked kind of like Fruit Loops. Have you ever, like, you think breakfast cereals, and, like, I used to, like, kind of like sugary breakfast cereals when I was a kid, but, like, not, like, a whole lot? I always hated Lucky Charms. Like, I thought it was, like, nasty. I still think that. I never really liked Captain Crunch either. The one I hate the most is Corn Pops. Which are different here than they are in, like, I don't know if they taste different, but they're shaped differently. Than in, like, the United States. Like, the United States has a breakfast cereal called Corn Pops. I don't know what they taste like, but I know that they're shaped differently. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Kellogg's Corn Pops. Yeah, what the heck? What is this? Huh? Well, I mean, like, this is an older image, but this is apparently still what they look like, because I can see, like, the newer ones, this is what they look like. Look at this. What is this? This is not what they look like in Canada, by the way. And the individual pieces are like this. Here, they are, they're like this. They're, like, perfectly circular, almost. And they smell and taste like feet. They're so gross. I hate them. Like, what? Ew. Like, I don't know. They probably taste the same in America, honestly. I've never eaten them. But America has, like, all these other breakfast cereals that we never had for, like, the longest time. Like Cookie Crisp. We only got that sort of, like, semi-recently. Oh my gosh, this thing's fast. He zooms. They also have like an Oreo breakfast cereal in the United States. We don't have that here. You don't live in the US? Well, I mean, then you're able to understand. Where am I going? Am I just walking in a circle? Okay, enter from here. I go this way. Corn Pops in Canada are disgusting. Yeah, I hate them. I'm glad someone else does too. And I know like they're made out of the same stuff like the Fruit Loops are made of. It's just that the Fruit Loops are like flavored differently. But I can tolerate eating Fruit Loops dry. I can't eat them with milk anymore. It's just, ugh. They get soggy. It's like, just like, I can feel like nauseous even like just thinking about it. This is the one I hate. I hate this minigame. Beaver Bother? I don't care. This one? I'm not sandbagging. This is like actually like... I hate this. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh. I've seen people do this and they're like, you have to get it within like the first like couple seconds that he spawns. Otherwise he just like, he freaks out and goes everywhere. Oh. Oh, please. Please. Please, please. Please. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Yes! Oh my god! Jesus. Do we have the Oreo cereals now? Didn't have it when I was a kid. It used to be a thing. It was like you'd go to the States, we'd drive down to Grand Forks and we'd buy stuff. They always had so many different flavors of Pop-Tarts. Wrong way. And we just got the cookies and cream Pop-Tarts here. We didn't have those before. Where is the way out? Yeah, shoot me. Take my blood. I don't care. Yeah, just stand there and take it, Lanky.
Get out.
I just... Like, we don't have cherry Pop-Tarts here, either. I don't like that, because... You know, I'm gonna say they're my favorite Pop-Tart, but, like... I know, like, if I ate a whole bunch of them, that I would hate them. I'm not sure why I switched to Diddy. What else do I need to do with Diddy? Tiny Kong, of course. Tiny Kong. Itty bitty baby. Itty bitty boat. No, that's... Was I was in the right place, was I not? Oh no, I need to go back to the... Back through the hole. Go this way. Do you know what... Okay, but the worst Pop-Tart? Absolute worst. Don't question me on this. My parents used to buy these all the time because they thought that we liked them. And then they would always sit in the cupboard for like a million years because they're just so... I hate them so much. I can still kind of taste them too when I think about it. It's these ones. Wildlicious Wild Berry. Wild Berry. Naturally flavored. They're gross. Look at this. So I'm glad I probably will never have to eat those ever again. It looks horrid. They have like such a vague fake fruit flavor. But there were always like snacks I hated as a kid. I mean, that was one. I don't like granola bars. The only granola bars I can tolerate are like the Nature Valley ones. Which I mean, like, yeah, it's like crumbly and crumbs everywhere. I know, right? But it's like they actually like taste like something. Like the Quaker Valley ones or Quaker Valley. What am I talking about? Like the Quaker ones, like they have this weird like sort of. Maybe it's just me, but it's like this weird like tangy aftertaste that like gets in your nose, and it's I hate it. Oh, the button's on the side, right? I don't get this. Every Kong can open this door. Why not just leave it open? Why not just let anybody go in? Why pad out the game time like that? I thought I'd be able to get up there. There we go. Vague fruit flavor always had to sting to it. Yeah. But even like the non-fruit flavored granola bars, Quaker granola bars, like I don't know, they still have that like weird, like maybe it's like some sort of artificial preservative or something they put into it that makes it taste like that. But the Nature Valley granola bars don't taste like that. So what you're supposed to do here is melt this ice, I guess. What I'm gonna try to do. Let's see if I can get this successfully. I probably won't. Try this C-up clip. Like I said, with Diddy, the C-up clip is like kind of annoying, but... Now try it. Of course I get it. Of course I got it. Oh no, did I step back in bounds? I totally did. It's hard to judge. Okay, yeah. Of course I'm getting it so easily now. Oh, I stepped back in bounds again. It's because the camera just like doesn't like to cooperate. Yeah, blame it on the camera. There's all sorts of... Oop. Hold on. Just, like, don't mess this up this time. If you walk too far out of bounds, the, Where am I? Okay. Yeah, if you walk too far out of bounds, what will happen is, it'll just reset you to the start of the room. So now we're underwater where we ought to be. Get away from me, starfish. And this is the main thing, see, so we can't get back out this way. But oh, this is the lanky area, right? Lots of other snack foods. You know what? Do you know what actually, like, I was thinking last night, what is the worst thing I've ever, like, put into my body? I was gonna say voluntarily, but I didn't really voluntarily do it. And I came to a conclusion. And I thought about this. I thought about this for quite some time. And I think unequivocally the worst thing I have ever put in my body is, there's, do you know what, why isn't this working? Oh, do we have to start it on? Okay, the thing you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to raise little platforms so you can chimpy charge on them, but, you can actually just, like, do it off the top. Yeah, okay, yeah, you have to start it with G. What was it? Do you know what ants on a log is? Typically, ants on a log is a stalk of celery with peanut butter spread on it and raisins sprinkled on top. I don't know. He was like T-posing there. What was going on? That one's a little bit hard to get onto. I don't know why, like, the hitbox for these also is, like, on the back of them. I don't know, it's strange. So what I'm talking about is, like, I hate celery. Like, I hate celery. Peanut butter, raisins, okay, fine. So, it's only 1/3 bad there. But there's a variation of ants on a log. That instead of peanut butter, uses Cheese Whiz. And I hate Cheese Whiz more than I hate celery. And it was preschool snack. That's what they make you. It's like, you gotta eat it. It's the preschool snack. Here, you're gonna have ants on a log. Oh, well, I don't like celery, but at least, you know, peanut butter and raisins. No, you get the Cheese Whiz and the raisins. I don't know who thought, like, it's probably not, like, I was gonna say, like a canon official variation of, well, that's for Tiny, of ants on a log. And I can't get back out of here, actually. I did collect the banana, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it was just something that my preschool teacher thought up of. But it's like it was actually like the nastiest thing, and just thinking about it, like, it's like so long ago. And I probably don't have a legitimate memory of how it tasted. But knowing what raisins taste like, knowing what Cheese Whiz tastes like, and knowing what celery tastes like, easily, like, one of the grossest things, if not the grossest thing I've ever eaten. I haven't had Cheese Whiz in like 6 years. I have not had Cheese Whiz probably since then. Because I hate it so much. I hate fake cheese. And the other thing I hate is like Kraft singles. Like, it's like processed, like, I'm fine with processed cheese sometimes, but like, there's like Kraft singles are something different. They're like rubbery, like fleshy plastic. Oh my god. Any like restaurant that actually puts that stuff on their burgers, like, no, I'd rather like no cheese. I'm not paying an extra 75 cents for a Kraft single. I'm just lactose intolerant. I mean, I am, like, a little bit. Did you hear that? Like, he's like, oof! I've never noticed that before. I don't know why. Okay, so Tiny can't really do much of anything right now until we get the upgrades. It's just like, it's the texture, it's the taste of like Kraft singles. It's just like, ugh. I get they're probably cheaper than real cheese. Actually, I'm not even sure about that. If they really are, like, per gram. If it's cheaper. It's like, either give me real cheese, give me processed cheese that isn't Kraft singles, or give me, like, no cheese at all. Kraft singles actually burn instead of melting if you heat it up. Yeah. That's like, it's how my parents made grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm like, it's like, well, we have real cheese. We could use that, but of course kids love Kraft singles, right? That's what the commercials say. Like, no. I don't know what kids you're talking to. I just hate fake cheese in general. It's like, I was thinking about, like, grossest things I've ever eaten before, and one of the things I thought of was, like, Kraft dinner. Any Americans may not understand what Kraft dinner is. Kraft macaroni and cheese. We call it Kraft dinner here. That's just what's branded as. Screw you, Kraft fake cheese. Like, who do you think you are? Is this the right way? Or is that the start of the level? I don't remember which. Do you know what'd be great about this? Having a map. I mean, I have a map on the. Oh, this is the level entrance. In the UK, we love that fake cheese, but not all the time. But on barbecues, it's the. What do you mean on barbecues? What does on barbecues mean? I don't understand. I'm not being obtuse. I don't know what you mean by on barbecues. Like on like you barbecue up like a burger or something and you put it on it. It's just like I hate fake cheese. I'm not like a huge fan of like cheddar cheese in general. And that's what most fake cheese tries to imitate. I'm not like a cheese snob though. It's like I like blue cheese sometimes. If it's too much, and there's certain blue cheeses like I don't like, but if it's like too much, it's like I can't handle the penicillin. So here, a barbecue is a big outdoor grill. We use them in summer to cook sausages and burgers. Yeah, okay. Like, yeah, I mean, that's the same thing here, but... So you mean, like, you put the, like... Okay, you're just saying on barbecues, so, like, barbecues, is that the word that you use to describe things that are barbecued? Because, I don't know, I don't think that's common here. Do I not have the... No, of course I don't. I don't get ponytail twirl to the next level. What am I talking about? Did I even get anything out of that? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat. Oh, it was Mini Monkey. That's what I got. That's what I get for not looking at the cranky upgrades. Tiny Kong just kind of sucks until she could do the ponytail twirl. Yeah, we say on barbecues. Oh my god. I just got wombo comboed by that guy. Happens a few times a year. When it does, we put cheese on the food. I mean, we do that too. We put cheese on barbecued food. We just don't call it barbecues. The things. It's like, here's a burger. Here's a. I don't really know if like sausages are like a big thing to barbecue here in Canada. I know like they probably are like in the UK and in America. Maybe they are in Canada. We just like my family never did it. I'm gonna take DK and I'm going to go back. Hold on. Level entrance, and there's a shooter thing. But yeah, I hate craft dinner. The thing is, I'll say like, I will eat craft dinner, but without the cheese sauce, at which point it's just pasta. It could be, you know, it could be fettuccine or spaghetti or anything. It's just, you know. But do you know what? Pasta shape actually does have something of an effect on, Oh, can I not? Oh, but that got him. I guess it's infinitely tall? Probably not. Can I? How do you get out of here? Oh, you press the gun. Oh, that's how you do it. Like, I'm not like in terms of pasta shape, I will prefer a linguine or a fettuccine over a spaghetti. It's a texture thing, obviously, but not like it actually like matters taste-wise. Although some pastas are actually like they're engineered to carry more sauce with them. What is this last DK one I'm missing? Oh, it's another Strong Kong one in the other area. Does this go there? I hope it does. No, this is level entrance. It's got to be the 2 pad then. Gosh, I wish, you know, Banjo-Tooie does this so much better where you go to a warp pad and then you select the location and it tells you what location you go to. So yeah, there's a tunnel. Correct? Correct? Yeah, it's that one. How do you open it? You gotta play a pad, I'm sure. Oh! Oh! Really? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Donkey is dead. I need to go to the Llama Temple for that. So I'm going to... Hold on. Get up there, please. There's a thing in here. It's a switch. I don't have this all sorted out in my head. I wish I did. There are so many people who have this whole game memorized, and I don't. I have a good idea where most of the stuff is. No, I've already played that. It's a switch I'm looking for. There it is. I have like a good chunk of it like mapped out in my head, but there's stuff that's just like, oh well, what does this do? Nice seam on the sand there. TK busts a nut every time he rolls. Thanks, Grant Kirkhope, for that voice acting. There's this really like there's a section in Creepy Castle where there's like these really like there's moans that kind of sound like that play in the background. It's a little bit funny. Okay, so now that door's open up, I can... Oh, I wanted to go the other way. Oh! Does it really matter, actually? I hate this because it's like, you're gonna probably take damage either way trying to get across this thing. He's still spinning. Still going. Why Grant? Why Grant? I actually asked him once about the moans in the Creepy Castle. He's like, there's supposed to be like the moans of the damned or something like that, you know? It's supposed to be creepy. I'm like, no, it kind of, maybe don't really sound like that. Oh, what is this? What is this one?
Welcome to
Stealthy
Bonus
Snoop.
Stage.
This one kind of sucks. This kind of gotta go around and not get caught by the guards. I don't know the solution. Clearly not this way. Okay.
Welcome to Bonus Stage.
Welcome to bonus stage. Watch me go the exact same way again. You can hardly see like the outlines of this thing. Oh, no. Okay. No, this is not the right way. No, wrong way. Okay, it's down that corridor then, probably. Huh? Don't. Please don't touch me. I didn't even see, there's, like, the goal's there. It's a checkered flag on the floor. I can't see it, but it was there, I guess. So there's a lot of work left to be done in this stage. I got everything for DK right now. Like, it says 4, but I got his blueprint. I don't remember where Diddy's stuff is, and there's still a bunch of other stuff. But for now, I will actually be back later to continue this stream, but I'm gonna have to go eat something. And then I have to go walk my dog. But I will be back later. So thank you for tuning in. I'm not sure exactly when. Probably in like an hour or two, maybe an hour and a half ish. I will try to be back to continue this. But for the moment, I'm gonna end the stream. So thank you for dropping by. If you're not able to come back later, and for those watching on YouTube, this is gonna be split into 2 parts on YouTube, multiple parts over the overall stream, obviously. But you can click the links down below to see my social media, and if you're watching right now, you can also see those as well. So thanks for dropping by, and I will see you in a bit. And you're gonna be asleep, so yeah. So thank you for dropping by, and I guess you can continue watching if you want to on the archive. So yeah, see ya.